guest, the woman behind the Gawnes Photography, and also our biggest fan, Henry. We want to welcome Maria Gawne to the show. Hi, Maria. Welcome.
Hi.
Hello.
What's that? Who's your favorite lady? Oh.
Hi, Henry.
Hi, Henry.
And
Your dinosaur?
Oh, look at that.
Awesome. It's so good to finally see you more face to face, Henry.
Max, I kiss you.
What is that, T-Rex?
Brother
You got
really
T-Rex right there?
Hi. Yeah.
Oh, and then we have another brother
brother's
who's
here.
Yes, we want to see. Hi, is that Max?
Yeah.
Hi, Max. Oh my gosh, we hear that you guys sometimes like to dance with us when we have musical guests. You guys like to do dancing? Sometimes.
I love it.
You guys go for a walk.
Well, welcome to the show, Maria and Henry and Max. We hear that you love the show. I know. We got Brian in the back. It's good to see you guys.
Sarah's gonna go for a walk, and I'm just gonna chill.
Oh, wait a minute.
As Mama should.
All right.
Cheers, girl. Oh my gosh. You have your hands full there. But they're so cute.
All these like accoutrements to keep him entertained.
Right. I remember that. Man. Oh, remember that one time? We always talk about it. When I saw you in Target.
Yeah.
Remember?
Yes.
And you said that like your kids were like, the boys were just kind of wild, and you saw me and I was like, it gets better. Don't worry. It will get better.
I think I was wearing Henry at that point.
Yeah.
And I don't think that you knew who I was because I had taken your picture, but I never actually met you after the show. But yeah, I was like, Krystal. And also, I was also on my second free coffee refill from Starbucks because, like, fun fact, if you go to Target and there's a Starbucks in there, it's free refills on any one ingredient drink. So,
Yes.
That is good to know. I didn't know that.
So I was on my second one. And
I love that. Those are the things that we should celebrate. And those are the, I guess you could say, life hacks that we should pass on to other moms. Ladies, if there's a Starbucks inside a Target, get you that refill.
Yes. And just walk your kids around and just daze out and have a moment to yourself.
Yep.
Oh my gosh, I love that. So, Maria, well, first, welcome to the show. And obviously, besides having the two cutest boys on the planet, no offense to you, Krystal, you got some cute babies too. You and your husband, Brian, have a married photography business called the Gawnes Photography. How long have you guys been doing this, and what actually made you guys decide to start this business?
Well, we've been in business for about 10 years, and we actually got started. We met doing theater in town, and that's kind of what both of our backgrounds are in. So we got started because he wanted to shoot the shows that we were doing, and so he started doing that. And then one of the servers at the theater that we worked at was getting married, and she was like, hey, do you guys do weddings? And we were both like, I don't know, that's a lot of pressure. Like, it seems kind of like a scary commitment. And then we decided to just go for it, and we did our first wedding, and it was not unlike shooting a show. So lots of like weird lighting situations, lots of pretty much like actors that only went to one rehearsal. So it was pretty similar to, like, you only get one shot with a wedding, but you also only get one shot when you're shooting like a concert or a musical or play.
Yes,
so it was
exactly. That makes so much sense. Yeah,
it was a pretty like natural next step for us. And then we've now shot over 220 weddings or something.
Wow. That is impressive.
Yeah, we've been to a lot of weddings.
Good for you guys. I mean, and you have such an amazing eye for photography. I took one look at your photos and I knew I had to have you guys shoot my wedding. And you usually, and here's us. Oh, look at, it's debuting on Candidly Krystal.
Yeah.
Our wedding photo taken by the Gawnes Photography. And you usually do lots of weddings, but also maternity shoots, editorials, portraits, headshots, and so much more. And
Yeah.
what are some ways that you've had to slightly adjust your business because of COVID?
Well, we've had to immensely adjust our business because we were actually scheduled to have about 45 weddings this year, 2020. It might have been more like 50. I kind of didn't count, but 2020 was a really big year because I think it's just like a cool number. So people were like that we're going to get married in 2020. And then of the 45 weddings, we're only probably going to end up doing about 8 or 9.
Oh man.
So, but what's been really cool is we've had a lot of time with our boys. And in that time, I started getting all of these brides from the past few years reaching out to me that are pregnant now or having a baby. And so we do have a studio location, and I put a hospital grade HEPA air sanitizer in it. And I just like started quarantining myself before like newborn sessions or maternity sessions, and started doing more of those and more portraits in general, which has been really fun and exciting.
Uh-oh. We can't hear you.
There we go. I hit my mute. Sorry. My bad.
Okay.
So which is great because your business is the type of business that captures life, right? And everybody keeps saying we can't let our life stop during the pandemic. We have to continue to live, and you're going to have babies and marriages and all of these different things. And one thing I love when we were talking about you coming on the show is that you wanted to offer our viewers a great deal, a special gift, I like to call it, only for Candidly Krystal viewers. Tell us a little bit more about that, Maria.
So we're just going to basically give all of Candidly Krystal viewers $100 off any shoot they want to do. So family portraits, like our model family there.
What family is that? Who could that be?
That's the Rose family.
Yeah. it's like the fun mirror image of the Rose family. No.
Those are all beautiful pictures.
Yes. So you heard it here that they have a HEPA filter, air filtered studio, super, super safe, that Maria quarantines before the shoot, and Candidly Krystal viewers get $100 off. It doesn't get any better than that. And Maria, we have lots of business guests on this show. Can you tell us why personal branding photography is better for your business and Instagram and social media content than buying just plain Jane stock images?
Sure. But full disclosure, I'm also a stock contributor for Getty Images. So I feel bad stock. But I mean, especially now, and especially with the younger generation, personalized content is really important. And people can weed out, like, is this actually a picture of them doing business? Like, people care about that, and people care about who they're buying from. So they want to know, they want to know your personal story. They want to know who you are. Because 10 years ago, we were told, like, don't put anything personal on your social media. Never, like, show them your family. God, what would they think? Which is crazy. And now anytime I post anything of my boys or any, like, really personal content of mine, it is by far the most liked.
Yeah.
So that's something that's really important with branding and just building your business, is like, making sure that content is real and it's you. And while stock photography is still awesome, it shouldn't be the only way that you build your portfolio or your online presence. It's great for filler, though.
I love that. And you know what? A lot of businesses are missing that intimate connection, and something as simple as a photograph can really bring that in, which I think is huge. Maria, I know you are a big fan of the show, so you know this. I'm trying to plan my first family photos right now. And of course, with technology today, having an iPhone, I'm like, I can just take this picture myself, but we've decided not to this time. Why is it so important for family pictures to be done by a professional as opposed to my Apple iPhone?
Well, for one, just having an objective eye outside of, like, your screen. So we did our own family pictures. It took 4 hours. It took many M&Ms. we're not in that one, but it's, we set it up on a tripod, and the whole time I was like, oh my God, what were we thinking? Like, we should have just had one of our friends come, because, we're friends with a lot of photographers. But it's just helpful to have somebody there, like, with Krystal's family shot, I could look at it and be like, okay, boys, like, can you cross your legs so that, they're kind of symmetrical and you're leaning into each other. So all that energy is going towards the family. And it just helps to have that on top of, like, if you can have a nice, what did he say?
He said, what did he say? A good looking family?
Good picture. That's a good picture.
That's Canyon.
I love it.
Oh my God, I love
it.
But yeah, I mean, it's just nice to have that objective, and storytelling is really important. I love that you guys, what you said earlier about just like how artists have been so rocked by this pandemic. I think a lot of times people disregard artists as like not an essential worker or an essential job, but telling stories and how we tell them and the stories that we tell matter so much. I mean, there's a reason that Reese's Pieces sales soared after E.T. premiered. There's so many, the world is so largely affected by what we see, whether it's from Netflix or editorial photography or, just even listening to podcasts.
Oh, that's a great shot. I want to see this cover. You have a cover that you want to show us too. Please put that on camera for us. Look at that.
Wow.
Recent cover with Arizona's Finest. It's nice, and I actually did not bookmark our whole spread, so I'm not going to show you that, but I'll just show you the cover.
Look at that.
That's a beautiful cover.
Wow.
Yeah, it was taken at Omni.
That's gorgeous.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Good for you.
Thank you.
I love it.
It was a really fun shoot, and it was really important to me just because it's not a real life couple. They're obviously models courtesy of Ford Robert Black. But I really wanted to show all types of couples. I wanted representation there. And so I was really happy with it. I was really happy with how it turned out.
As you should be. It's gorgeous. Your photography is gorgeous. We love you. Thank you for showing us how important professional photography is for businesses and for our families. If you are in need of photos for your business, portraits, wedding photos, headshots, be sure to check out the Gawne special discount going on right now. They are giving a $100 discount on any portrait or branding package to Candidly Krystal viewers. That's you. You can find them on Facebook at The Gawnes, Instagram at The Gawnes, or online at thegawnes.com. And there's their phone number right there if you'd like to give them a call directly. Maria, thank you so much for coming on the show. It's so good to see you.
Tell Henry we said have a good night.
Good night, Henry.
I'm going to go chill and watch the show.
Yeah. Oh, go chill, girl.
Thank you.